So, yeah. So basically what's going to happen is that you're going to type up Legends of Equestria, and you're going to want to go to this one right here. I already got it loaded up because, yeah, last time I tried to do a video I got pretty far on it to only find out that when I'm recording stuff the loading tends to get real long. This is a game recorder that is only supposed to be used for games, so I'm taking it out of its comfort zone. So right here you'll find yourself at home. When you go to downloads, this is what you would see. So I of course downloaded the launcher. Turns out I'm not supposed to do that because for some reason when you download the launcher you'll get an error that will actually not let you play the game. So that's one thing that's kind of weird. Mine is Windows x64, so you know all that. So right here it says how to unlock a download on Chrome. If you are using Google Chrome, you may try to block the download because Google Chrome is silly. To skip the filter, hit Ctrl J to open your downloads window and click recover malicious files or malicious files. So I really don't know which one you're running. I know that it couldn't be Windows, and I know it couldn't be Mac, so that only leaves Linux. So you're most likely gonna try to download this one. And if it doesn't download, then do what they suggested, I'm guessing. So here's the Windows version part. So when I click on this, I'll end up going over here, and this will basically be where I go. All you have to do is click download. It'll take some time, and I've noticed that no matter on what internet you are on, Mega seems to take a little bit more longer than normal downloads. So I would just let it sit for a while. Then you go in and you see my account right here. So basically what's gonna go on is that you're gonna need to get an account on this website to download it, and then it's gonna ask what payment plan you want to use. Now there's a free option, but it doesn't give you as nearly much stuff as the pay memberships of it. But in all reality, you don't need the pay option to download. You just need the free. So I have a free one, and it allows me to download it just fine. It will also ask for you to download a Mega Upsync to your laptop, or it asked me to download that. So all you have to do is click download, and then you should find it in your files. What I would do is that I would actually go in and copy this and then put it into a search on your drive or your downloads. And I don't know how it's going to do it on Google Chrome, but for me it used zip files. So you'll have to have a program that can unzip files. The best I have been able to do this on my computer at least was that I went in and uploaded the zip file to a new folder on my desktop, and I just named it MLP. And so I then clicked extract here, and it'll extract all the files I need, and then the game will launch normally. What the problem with it is its own fact that you cannot put the actual launcher on your desktop. You have to keep it in the file for it to launch properly. So what you're probably gonna have to do is keep it in the file. Right here is where you'll have to sign up. to use the game. You can get brought here multiple ways. You can, at the downloads menu, I do believe you can go to forums and then just click sign up. Like sign up, or I actually have a account on here already. So what you're going to want to do is that you want to pair this to your game, and just once you do that by going to play game and then going to and then it'll ask for your username and password to this site. Just use that password and username, and it will ask you if you want to save it or not. Well, save the password anyways. At that point, you're practically in the game. Now, if it does say error, need to update to play game, then I really don't know what to tell you, because I mean that's what happened to me. But again, I used this launcher right here, and that's why it didn't work. But when I uninstalled and deleted all the files having to do with this launcher, and downloaded this launcher, or downloaded this this version of the game, and basically again did the whole folder separation, it worked just fine. So yeah. Now the game itself will be in windowed screen. You can turn it to full screen and all that. I have it in full screen, and the game is a little bit laggy at times. So what I would do is I would play it safe and put it down to 800 by 600, and then put the quality on either simple or better, not excellent, not perfect, or not fastest, and that should be okay. Now, I don't know how fast your Chromebook runs. My laptop runs around 2.16 gigahertz, which is pretty fast. And if you want a complete comparison, running 2.16 basically means I could play Fallout 4 on this laptop. Sadly, I don't have a good enough video card for that, but my processor is ready to go for that. So it is pretty fast. But the game itself does lag a lot, so that can also prove a pretty problematic deal. But yeah, you just have to have you have to have a little account on here, have to have an account on here, and those are the only two accounts. They're both free, and they're both very simple to get. So that's just about it. Now, as for actually getting the game to run, I really don't know how you actually dig into the files of a Chromebook. I'm pretty sure it's most likely easier to do it than a laptop or PC. Because our stuff has a lot of like files to go through. But yeah, so you have to have an account on Mega, and you have to have an account on Legends of Equestria, which again you can just get a account through the game once you load it up. Like I said before, though, I have no idea what you're running. I would think that would be Linux, because Mac OS is for Macs, and then Windows is for laptops. So the only other latest update version would be for the Linux. Again, I would read this very carefully, because this could be the problem, and it could help you. But other than that, the game should run whatever, it should run beautifully. Now there are certain situations where the game won't run as good, like frame rate loss, but I have chalked that up to turning down your graphical specs. But yeah, other than that, it should be fine. I would show you how I have things organized in a file, but sadly, if I get off of my browser, I would have to restart the video again, and then there would be two parts of the video. So if you want a second part, I can do that, and I can show you how I went in and threw it together through my PC's files. But yeah, other than that, you should have a good time downloading it. And as for finding it, it should be easy by copying this and then pasting it in a search bar in your files. So it will search for this specific name in your files, and that's what you're really gonna need. So yeah. Now, like I said, once you find it, I will create a separate file and then drop the zip in there. If you even use a zip, I'm not sure if the Chrome version uses a zip or not. I would drop the zip in there and then unzip and then extract it in that file, so it won't be all over the place like I have done multiple times when I was downloading it. But you just launch the application and it should work. So yeah, that's as much as I can tell you about actually downloading it. Getting it set up is yeah, that's a little bit different entirely. I can tell you how to download it, but I can't tell you how to set it up on Chrome, because sadly I'm using a laptop right now. I don't have a Chromebook, or I don't even have a personal one. Anyways, this should be it for you. If this doesn't work, just tell me and I'll make a part 2 of going through files. But yeah, that's about it. So see ya.